in this video, I'm going to be answering the question, if I have more than one gift, what should I do? If you're interested in seeing that, please keep on watching. If you're here on my channel for the very first time, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Multitalented. On my channel, I like to create powerful, inspirational and motivational videos to help you create the life you want. And I'm also the author of the Amazon best-selling book, Use What You Have and Create the Life You Want. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, before we go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. And also don't forget to click that notification button so you can get notification of the good stuff that I share on my channel. So let's just get started while I take on this question, alright? So I may be looking down a little bit because I have my Mac here and I'm going to be answering a question. So I actually was speaking in Lagos, Nigeria when I was in Nigeria. Anytime I go to any speaking engagement, I tailor my speech to my product, like my books. So the topic I spoke about that day was use what you have to create the life you want, which I coined together from my 2 books. So this is use what you have, create the life you want is just a soft copy. So when I finished speaking, a lady came up to me and this was the question she asked me. She said, I have many gifts. How do I manage this? You see, the question is so simple, it's so direct. So I decided to actually create a post and then I created it and I shared it on my Facebook page. I'll put the picture of that post on this video. So firstly, if you don't know how to discover your God-given gift, you may want to check out my book, Use What You Have. I shared a step-by-step guide on how to discover your God-given gift. And if you also like, you can join my brand new course. It is an extension of this book. I'll put the link for you in the description box below. If you want to join us, I will send you access to join us. We're starting in the first week of June 2018. I'm excited about that. So the lady asked me, I have more than one gift, what should I do? Let me actually find another girl who asked me the same thing on Instagram. I'll find her now. She's called Beam Slavy. She said, yes, please. Please cover this on your YouTube channel because it is quite a challenge. I mean, no one wants to go down the wrong path. So, another lady called K-Sauce Beauty and Lifestyle also left me a comment. So, and that was why I decided, let's just say this extensively. So now that you know you have more than one gift, one of the things I also discovered about myself is that I have so many gifts. I'm actually multi-talented. Aside getting like a certification in styling, I know I'm naturally talented to style. I have that great attention to detail. I have eye for detail. I just love fashion generally. I've always loved fashion since I was little, a young girl, alright? So I also discovered that I have the gift of encouragement, and this is why I do all these motivation videos. I also discovered that I also like anything creative. I generally like art. I love interior decoration. For example, my own home, I did all the interior in the house. So basically, I'm multi-talented, and if you're out there and you're multi-talented, this is exactly what I did. So one of the best ways to tackle it is to focus on one thing first. So for example, in my own case, I discovered that I have the gift of encouragement, I have the gift to write, I have the gift to speak, I have the gift to do interior decoration. You see, it's not possible to do everything at the same time. So I started out with just one thing. So I created a blog and I started sharing fashion blogs, styling lookbooks, creating lookbook videos and everything. So after a while, I started gaining audience. A lot of people began to know me. A lot of people were paying attention to what I was doing. A lot of people were seeing me like an expert in fashion and style and everything. So as I continued on the journey, I continued to discover myself and who I am. So start out with one thing first. One thing. So for example, if you know how to make clothes and you also have the gift to encourage. It is possible to combine both of them together, alright? But start out with just one thing first. So I started with one thing first, then as time went on, as you see on my YouTube videos, I started introducing these motivational videos. Then I started doing other things. For example, getting booked to speak. Then I started writing books. So I started out with one thing first. When I was sure about it, I consolidated that thing and I began to build a brand, if you like. I think instinctively you would know. Once you solidify one thing, you can begin to gently introduce other things. So I gave an example of Oprah on that post. I will leave the link to that post in the description box. Click on it and read it extensively because it's so long. And because this is a video, obviously I don't want it to be too long. So I gave an example of Oprah. She's very known for television and she's also known by one name. But now she has so many other things she does. So for example, Oprah has a line of food. She has a food line. So she started out with television first. Everybody knows Oprah. There's no one person who doesn't know Oprah in this world. So she's doing food now, she's doing fitness. So she's kind of like the spokesperson for Weight Watchers now. So start out with one thing, then expand on what you do. So I also give an example of Richard Branson. We all know him as the CEO of the Virgin Groups. They are very popular for flight, as in if you are flying to anywhere from the UK, you know Virgin Airline is one of the best that you can travel on. So, and now they have broadband, they have different, and they even have a charity now. It's more into the charity, even more than the business part of it. If you are multi-talented, start out with one thing, then when you consolidate that, you can begin to expand and do other things. That was exactly what I did. I started out with fashion first. When that was solid, I gained ground. People know me already. You know, I'm not the most popular person in the world, if I'm being honest. But everything that those big YouTubers are doing, I'm able to do them because I know exactly how to target my ideal audience. So you don't have to look at it like, oh, I don't have this big audience. You don't have to have 20,000 followers or subscribers before you start doing the right thing. As you know, when we wrote the book, the Use What You Have book, even though I don't have 1 million followers, the book still made it to a bestseller. So people who were interested in what I was doing came to me, so they are my tribe. Start out with one thing, consolidate that thing, and then expand. And also when you are expanding, try and use a platform that your audience recognize. For example, if you are used to communicating with your audience on YouTube, use YouTube to introduce the other thing you are doing to them. For example, I've actually made this book into a course, and when I was going to announce it, I announced it on video, alright? Then on every other social media platform. You gently introduce it to them and you can merge those things together. You can do more than one thing at one time. Even many successful people do that. Many business owners do that. You can be multi-talented, but start out with consolidating one thing first, then you build on it just like that. So sincerely, I hope that answered your question. If it answered your question, please give this video a thumbs up. Also feel free to share with your friends and family. It's all free. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. I love you so very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon on my next video. God bless and goodbye.